Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and this is my review for One Piece Chapter 726. Now, before I get into the chapter itself, I just want to talk about the cover page. I thought it was a pretty good cover page. It was nice. It had Luffy with the crown, and behind him, or slash underneath him, there were different covers from Weekly Shonen Jump that it had, or covers of volumes, I don't really remember. I couldn't really tell. So I thought that cover was nice. Um, I don't think there was a cover story with Caribou this week. I might have missed it, I don't know, but I don't remember seeing it. But, and I guess Extra can wait a week or two. But, I'll just get into the chapter now. It starts off with this guy Tank. Everyone's still underneath the Coliseum. And this guy Tank, he announces that he believes that Gladiator Ricky is actually King Riku. And it turns out it is. I know some people thought he was the gladiator guy that has a statue in the Colosseum where Luffy and Rebecca met, and maybe Riku is that guy, but who knows? But right now he's King Riku, and it turns out that the greater majority of the guys down there are actually big fans of his. You know, some of them were helped out by him in the past, and some of them just served under him or served him in the military or whatever. So, and even at one point, even the toys, everyone thought they were broken, but they get up and just start bowing before, kneeling down before King Riku. So, turns out there are a lot of people down there that respect him, which is weird because everyone hates Riku. At least everyone in Dressrosa does. And Dagama points this out and says, and tries to tell Isabella that, you shouldn't get involved with this guy. I know we're indebted to him because of what he's done in the past, but, we can't really associate ourselves with him. And then Tank gets in his face and says, you don't know the truth of what happened 10 years ago. And this goes to what Soul was talking about at the end of the chapter. About how 10 years ago there was an event where King Riku lost all the trust and all the faith of the citizens of Dressrosa. And that they don't know the truth of what happened. And that if they did, they'd realize that King Riku did everything he could to protect the country. But apparently, so at some point we're going to learn the truth. A little bit before then, before what Soul's talking about, we see the Tontatta people. They're talking with Robin, Frankie, the people that are there. Usopp. I was about to call him Uso Land. They're talking with the guys there, and they're telling him the past of the Tontatta tribe. 900 years ago, the Don Quixote family found them and turned them into slaves. They made this agreement with him to make it sound pretty and everything, but it was really just slavery. Then King Riku came and was horrified at what was going on. He changed things, once he became king, after the Don Quixotes became celestial dragons. King Riku came and he was horrified at what happened. He apologized to them. He freed them from their slavery. He made this arrangement with them where they could do whatever they wanted. They could take whatever they wanted, and he would just say, "Oh, it's the fairies again." And so he started that legend about the fairies in order to protect the Tontatta tribe. So that was cool of him. It's not like when I was reading the story, it's not like I was going, "Wow, this is so good," but it was still a nice story to read. And after that, Soul reveals that he is in fact Rebecca's father. So it's not like the biggest surprise ever or anything, but still it's a decent twist. So that's a good thing. Also, back to I kind of got ahead of myself there. Back to the factory and stuff underneath the Coliseum, and like King Riku and everything. There was this scene of people saying that they still respected Riku and everything, and right next to that, there's a panel of this dog. It's not really important at all, probably, but I think it was the same dog that we saw earlier, where like not a few chapters ago, but like maybe 10 chapters ago, when Soul was walking with Frankie, and he talked to this dog. So his name was Tampoco. I don't know. That's Spanish. I don't remember what his name is. But they were talking to this dog, and it looked like the same dog. Yeah, that's that. And then after that, we see Hack, and he's actually talking to someone on a transponder snail. So that's interesting. He's got people on the outside. So I'm assuming word's gonna get out about this factory sooner or later, that anyone from the tournament shouldn't go to the doctor or anything, because they'll just get sent down there. Maybe there'll be a revolt of the people who are still above ground. Who knows? But after this, we go to Luffy talking with like Rebecca's comrades, I guess you could call them, and he ends up they're talking to him about how there are two sides to Dressrosa. They just up at the top, all you see are all the happy people, everything, but they hide all the trash, the people that they don't consider good enough to be up there. They hide all the trash and the garbage. They treat them like trash and garbage too. And it makes Luffy remember what it was like growing up with Ace and Sabo back at, that island. I forgot what it was called, but back there. So that was actually a nice comparison to make. In series like Magi, for example, you always see people comparing to like a situation to what happened in the past. Like, oh my god, that person's just like Kashin. Oh man, this situation's just like Baobat. Oh, Kokuku, she's just like Alibaba. That you always see comparisons, but with here it's rare for Luffy to actually compare something to his home. So that was actually really interesting to see. And Luffy leaves to go get a closer look at the match, and Bartolomeo sees him. So I guess he's gonna go. He's fanboying, obviously, but he's probably gonna go talk to Luffy and try to bring him to where Zoro is. Zoro and Kinemon. But I almost forgot the most important part of the chapter. Sai got turned into a toy by Treble. So, or at least I would assume it's Treble. It's possible, because we didn't really see the process happen. We just saw Sai as a toy, and Treble was giving orders. It's possible that some other guy has the power to turn people into toys, and Treble just has the power to push people, I guess, to influence their actions and make them do things. Kind of just controlling them, I guess. Not even pushing, just controlling them. So I guess that's possible, but for now I'm just going to assume that Treble is the person who transforms people into toys. But yeah, that really is it for the chapter this time. So this is the story that the Tontatta tribe guy told, Elder, I guess you could call him. That was cool. Seeing Sai get turned into a toy by who I'm assuming to be Treble. Treble being the one that has the power, I mean. Not He-Man. That was good. We're progressing. Learning that Ricky was King Riku. That was good. It was a nice scene, seeing all the people who still respected him. And then at the end, learning that Soul is in fact Rebecca's father. So I think this was a good chapter of One Piece. So I'll give this chapter an 8 out of 10. What time is it? Oh Jesus. Okay. I'll see if I get Hunter x Hunter or Tokyo Ravens up. The first one I get up is probably going to be Tokyo Ravens, since that's the only one I've actually watched. And I have to watch it again, so... okay, I'm going to try and get the Tokyo Ravens and Hunter x Hunter reviews up tonight. I make no promises, though. But, that's it for now. Rate, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.